guys, welcome back to Flora Fun and Food. My name is Lauren and today I'm going to show you how to make coconut Thai chicken curry. Let's go. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is get a pot of rice on to boil. And I'm just going to measure this the way I learned from actually a comedian. So basically what I learned is that you don't even have to measure out your rice and water. You just have to fill your water until the water is a knuckles kind of measurement from the top of the rice. So there, see, I need like another 1/4 inch. Some of my rice is floating because I didn't wash it. But from my finger to the top of the rice should hit that first knuckle line, and you will have perfect rice every time. No measurement required. There we go. That's perfect. So we'll get that on high, get it boiling, we'll turn it off and let it steam. Okay, my next step is to get my chicken prepared. And the recipe I found called for chicken breast, but I find it to be dry, so I like chicken thighs better. So we'll get these laid out here and cut into bite-sized pieces, trimming off some of the fat, and get it into our pan. Alright, I am just going to trim off some of this extra fat. And we'll just kind of chunk our chicken into about 1-inch cubes. Alright, to a large pot, I'm going to add probably 3 or 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. Now I'm tripling this recipe, so I'm going to need kind of a lot. I'm going to add about 3 onions worth of diced onions, and I had these in my freezer. I may need more oil, we'll just kind of see how it goes. So let that start. I think I'm going to add some more oil just because I have a lot of chicken to get cooked. Okay, my onions have softened. They've been sizzling away for 4 or 5 minutes. So now I'm going to add my chicken and get that cooking. I'll just let that kind of start browning. Okay, my chicken is pretty much done. It's going to continue cooking in the pan, so I'm not too worried. It does have a few nice browning spots on it. I wish it would get a little browner, but I'm being impatient. So I'm going to go ahead and add my cabbage, because cabbage can take a little bit longer to cook. So I'm just adding a bag of shredded cabbage. I'll mix that in. And I'm doing cabbage instead of spinach, which is what the original recipe called for. And you don't add the spinach in until the very end because it wilts really fast. So, had to make a little adjustment here. So we'll add the cabbage. I'm also going to throw in some fresh ginger that I grated and then froze. So that's probably a heaping tablespoon. I'm also going to add in a nice glug of garlic, probably... For me, it's like 3 tablespoons. I go a little heavy on the garlic. I love garlic. So we'll get this all cooking. Make sure that ginger gets melted down. I'm also going to add some salt just to help the cabbage get cooked faster. I'm not going to add my pepper yet because I'm afraid it might burn. So we'll add it here in a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to add in my ground coriander. And some black pepper, probably about a tablespoon of each. Alright, now that those spices are nice and fragrant, about a minute or so, I'm going to add in a bag of carrots. And that bag is 10 ounces, and I think the cabbage was about the same. So we'll get this mixed in before adding in our next steps. Now I'm going to add in probably about this whole jar, so a lot of red curry spice. If you're doing a single batch, you're only going to do like 1 to 3 tablespoons, but since I'm tripling it, we're just going to use the whole jar. Get that stirred in. Now we're going to add in our coconut milk. And I'm doing 3 cans because I tripled it. And mine have been out in the garage, so they're kind of cold. And we'll let this kind of melt and stir it in. I'm going to go ahead and add in my brown sugar. This is about 2 tablespoons. It's just going to give it a sweeter flavor because my coconut milk was unsweetened. Okay, now that we're back up to a boil, we're going to let this kind of gently boil for 5 minutes or so until the coconut milk kind of has time to thicken, kind of evaporate a little bit. So we'll just keep an eye on it and we'll add the finishing touches and put it over some rice, and that'll be it. Alright, our coconut milk has reduced quite a bit and it's nice and thick and creamy now. So I'm going to add in the last 2 things. I wish I had fresh cilantro, but this is all the store had, so we're going to try it and see how it goes. So we'll stir that in. My husband is not going to like this dish. He's one of the people who thinks that cilantro tastes like soap. If you're one of those people, let me know. I think it is delicious, but I know there's like a love-hate relationship with it because of people's taste buds. So I am a cilantro fan. He wasn't going to eat this anyway, so don't worry. We'll add that, and then we're going to add a nice big splash of lime juice, probably a tablespoon or 2, just for some zing, some acidity there. And we'll let it go for about another minute and then we'll serve it up. Alright, let's check on our rice here. Our rice is nice and fluffy. Look at that. I told you it would work out perfectly. It's not mushy. There's still individual grains. And it is so quick. You just throw it on. Once it boils, turn the heat off and let it stay covered. And then when you're ready to serve up, it's ready for you. So we're going to add some of our rice to our bowl here. I'll make a little divot in the middle for our curry. And we're just going to dish this out. Try not to make a mess. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and head over to my channel to subscribe for more content like this. And I hope to see you again very soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.